I know everybody has their own opinion on the famous tracks around the world, like Nürburgring being the green hell and the hardest track in the world, and Laguna Seca being a one-turn track with that corkscrew and all that. But, well, have y'all ever thought about what dirty racers think of famous tracks? Because think about it. Dirty racing, the whole point is to win at all costs, meaning wrecking people in certain walls located around the track or cutting the track in certain places located around the track. So, well, here's a look at some famous tracks through dirty racers' eyes, which I think will be a bit different than what the average person thinks of tracks. So, let's start. Well, hopefully you don't get dive bombed around the last turn. Well, hopefully you don't get dive bombed around the last turn. If you can cut the final bit right, you're in good shape. If you can cut the final bit right, you're in good shape, unless you get dive bombed. And we can never race here, that's annoying. There's two ways of doing this track. You can cut that last bit, or you can try to make the turn. It just sort of depends on how it ends. Glitchy and pretty much useless. And kind of glitchy, but used a little bit. Hopefully you don't get dive bombed around the last turn. Glitchy and weird, not really. Kind of overused, but can make for some competitive races. And a whole heck of a heap of dirty NASCAR. Kind of useless if you get wrecked in the middle, your race is over. Fun, but by far not the most used oval, even though it's the most famous. Sort of the same. Hopefully your car is fast on the straights, because if you're leading on the back straight, you might get past there, and if somehow or another, if you're leading on the back straight and make it to the final turn and not getting dive bombed or passed, you still have to make it down the whole front straight, so your car better be fast on the straight, or you're not exactly going to be doing the best. Kind of the same as this. Not really used that much, It's pretty fun, but you don't want to hit that last little point there at the end if you're cutting the track there, because that'll ruin your race. Pit people, it's fun, it's easy. Don't really try to pit people. It's really hard, and I've never actually seen it done, I don't think. It's kind of just this, but smaller. But this one's fun, though. It makes for some good racing. Glitzy, and of course, the people who I race with, there's one person who can't do it, which is annoying, even though it's a fun track. And the one-turn track is kind of sort of right, but the one turn is the last turn, because that's the dive bomb turn. Sort of the same as the other ones. It's just slightly different in variation. It's long, but it's not the longest. And, well, what happens to the first two-thirds of the track doesn't really end up mattering. So, It's in real life, most people don't like this part of the track, but I actually like this a whole heck of a heap, a lot better than I like this, because, well, this actually still is the green hell. It's hard, and you pretty much just have to get lucky to win the race. You're not winning it on skill, more likely than not, because you could probably get dive bombed. And there you have it, folks. So there's a look through all the famous tracks in Gran Turismo through Dirty Racer's eyes. I hope you all enjoyed this, and remember, this is just my opinion of the tracks. And of course, my opinion of the tracks, race them clean. It's completely different, so just take it however you may, but hopefully y'all enjoyed this. And if y'all want to see me do a Dirty Race review of all the other tracks in the game, just let me know in the comments down below, and I will. Hope y'all enjoyed this, and as always, yeehaw!